welcome. Today is January 30th, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in. So let's begin. Okay, so today I'll work with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, okay? Because it's hump day. Okay, and to clarify, I'll use, I am feeling this after tarot. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Star, and clarifying that is the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that wishes are really coming true, guys. I really do. I see that, and I see here, you know, the Three of Pentacles, and what I'm feeling is that, you know, both twins, okay, are working together, okay, in a physical sense. Let's see here. Again, I see Three of Pentacles with Judgment, and so I just see that there is a coming together, you know, working, you know, with your divine other, you know, after you know, maybe a period of falling out, or you know, or maybe you guys had a little disagreement, but I do see here reconciliation, okay? So again, I see Three of Pentacles twice, so that's a really strong energy that's coming through today. So let's find out. Okay. First, we have here the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have here Seven of Swords. And then we have Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, both the divine masculine and divine feminine energies are wanting to come out. Again, you know, the overall energy here is the star, okay? This is about wish fulfillments, okay? Hope, healing. And I feel like it's in regards to, you know, either a third-party situation or just, you know, coming together, you know, to work with your divine other. And I see here, you know, like, you know, both counterparts are working, you know, in the physical. Okay, I feel like they're working on their stability, and I feel like, you know, they're taking care of the needs of, you know, whatever that is going on in their physical life. Okay, but I feel like, you know, it's almost kind of separate, but I do see like a coming together, you know, where both twins, you know, will work together in the physical. Here I see the Seven of Swords, and so, you know, I really feel like, you know, this is more or less like disappointments. I feel like, you know, with this Seven of Swords energy, I just feel like, you know, you guys aren't really talking to each other, okay? You're not really, excuse me, revealing the truth. And like my throat chakra is like all jacked up today. But that's what I'm getting out of this Seven of Swords. And here with the Seven of Wands, with this energy that I'm feeling is that I feel like, you know, you guys are no longer feeling defensive, okay? I feel like you're letting your wands down. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's clarify. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles, okay, it is clarified with the Three of Swords. And what I'm getting here is that, you know, your divine masculine is putting an end, you know, to this heartbreak. I feel like, you know, they have healed from the situation, and they're working in the physical, you know, to come towards their divine other, and, you know, just making things right. And I feel like they're really working on themselves at this time. They're working in their physical space, like with their job, you know, their home, and, you know, they are healing, okay, from a situation. With the with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, it is clarified here with the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from the Divine Feminines is that, you know, they're just holding on to themselves, okay? They aren't budging, you know. I feel like the Divine Feminines are like really blocking their heart, but they have their mind on the connection, okay? And again, you know, I see here the Grim Reaper, and the Grim Reaper is like, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, do I need to move you along so that you can release, you know, some of those pentacles, you know? But it is really odd here, you know, in this depiction, you know, this person is holding on to their Three of Pentacles, okay? And they have one on their crown. And so what I'm getting here is that, you know, the Divine Feminines are holding on, you know, to the connection. They are wanting to, you know, work, you know, with their divine other, but they're just, you know, really like being, I guess, they're just holding on to themselves, you know. I feel like they don't want to open their heart towards the Divine Masculines, even though that the Divine Masculines have come in healed. And so, you know, I do see here, you know, that, you know, what everyone wishes and desires, okay, is the same things. Both parties want to work together, but for the masculines, you know, they are working on their healing, and the Divine Feminines, they're just, you know, holding on to their security, and, you know, that's the feeling I'm getting. Now, with the Seven of Swords, it is clarified here with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so again, what I'm getting here is that, you know, with this depiction with the Seven of Swords, do you see the couple? They are just like back to back, butt to butt, you know, sitting there on the bed, and they're not expressing how they feel for each other, okay? One is like looking out the window, the other one's looking down. And basically what I'm feeling is that both divine masculines and feminines, okay, are not expressing, you know, how they truly feel for each other. And I'm talking about like uninhibited, total expressive, you know, emotions for each other. And so, you know, and I just feel like, you know, I feel like this is slowly coming down, okay? But I do see that, you know, both parties are not, you know, really telling each other how they feel, you know, and this is all mental, okay? And it's on both sides, it's on both parties from what I'm getting. Now here with the Seven of Wands, okay, it is clarified here with the Five of Swords. Again, you know, when it comes to like, you know, this feeling of being on guard, this is a mental conflict, okay? Like, I just feel that both divine masculines and feminines are like really up in their heads, you know, about expressing, you know, how they feel. So what I'm getting is that divine masculines come, they express their emotions. It wasn't enough for the divine feminines. Divine feminines, they want the full truth. They want more. They don't want, you know, whatever that divine masculines were currently giving to them. And so, you know, what I'm feeling is that the divine masculines have retracted. At the same time, the divine feminines, since they didn't get their full expressive emotions from their divine other, they too have retracted. They are holding on to their heart space because they don't want to get hurt anymore. And, you know, and that's why I feel like, you know, with this Seven of Swords energy, both parties love each other, okay? You know, like, I just see that both parties are holding back their emotions at this time. And both parties, okay, when it comes to, you know, putting up their guard, it's all, you know, mental, okay? It's something that both parties are really thinking about, and they're not really expressing that, you know, at this time. But I really do see here, because with this Seven of Wands energy, do you see how like both are embracing each other, like, you know, undressing each other and being very intimate? That is what both parties are thinking at this time. But they are not expressing it. They're both conflicted, okay? Okay, so here we have the Two of Swords. And then we have here the Knave of Chalices. And then next, we have here the Empress. Okay. So, what I'm getting here is that, again, because both parties are not able to express, you know, their emotions, okay, and this is all mental, okay, a lot of sword energy. I feel like the wand energy wants to come out, but because of the mental, you know, thinking, you know, both parties are not really expressing how they feel. And with the Two of Swords, you know, I feel like, you know, your divine masculine wants to, you know, offer their emotions towards your divine feminine, and the divine feminine is sitting there like, could you play with me a little bit more so you can show me how you really feel, because I don't know truly how you feel. And so that's what I'm getting here. And so the Two of Swords means mental conflict, okay? And here with the Knave of Chalices, okay, what I'm feeling here is that, you know, divine masculines is frustrated about delivering this message of love to their divine other. They're like, oh my gosh, I just don't know like how to, you know, express my emotions, and they are feeling frustrated, okay? you can see here in this depiction, there is a gentleman, okay? He's got like a little piece of paper up in his hand. He wants to express his emotions, but he's frustrated. He's like, oh, I can't write this out. I don't know what to say to her, you know, or to their divine other. And they have like a ream of paper down there on the table, and it looks like, you know, they really don't know how to, you know, tell their divine other, you know, their emotions. And so what I'm getting here mentally, you know, they want to be, you know, loving, but, you know, when it comes to the delivery, it's like they don't know how, okay? And then here we have here the Empress, and what I'm getting here is that the Empress, you know, the energy of the Empress is really strong here, guys, you know, but I see that, you know, the Empress also is not revealing, you know, how they feel, okay? And also, they're not, you know, putting their guard down. I feel like, you know, the divine feminines are in that Empress energy where they're not budging, okay? And I see that, you know, they're sticking firm, you know, to their power. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, it is clarified here with the Four of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, your divine masculine is really dissatisfied about their offer, you know, in giving that to their divine feminine. It's like they so desire to, you know, play with their divine feminine, give them their emotions. And look how easy and free-flowing it is in their mind. You know, in their mind, it's like they got this, you know, they know how to approach the divine feminines, okay? And, you know, they're taking that one cup, and they're slowly, you know, trying to give their emotions to their divine feminines, okay? It is no longer going towards third-party situations. They're trying to figure out how to deliver their love, okay? They're frustrated, guys. And the reason why I say that is because here with the Knave of Chalices, they come up and they just don't know how to deliver. This is in the heart of this reading, okay? The divine masculines are still like, you know, they don't know like how to do this, you know, in their mind. It's like, yes, this is what I want to do, but like in a delivery, they're just, they don't know how to talk to their divine feminines, you know, about this love, you know. It's like new. They don't know how to express it, you know. And I feel like maybe it was because of past hurts. And, you know, I see that, you know, they are healing, you know, from the situation. That's why both the King and the Queen of Pentacles show up. And so, you know, and I feel like, you know, this is in the physical, guys. I feel like twins, you know, in the physical, you know, are coming together. But one has their heart blocked and one is healing from their heart. But, okay, clarifying this Knave of Chalices, we have here the Ace of Cups. So again, you know, after your divine masculine heals, you know, from this, you know, Three of Swords energy, okay, they are coming in to offer their love to their divine other. And it's like they're ready, guys. They are ready to offer their love. I see that, you know, they have healed, you know, for the most part, and in the position to where they can give their emotions to their divine other. And, you know, here, you know, we have here the Empress. And guess what's clarifying that? The Empress. So what I'm getting here is that the Empress is really in their full, like, divine feminine power. Like, they are not budging. They know what they deserve. And they're not going to take less than what, you know, this Knave is going to offer. And so, you know, that's the feeling that I'm getting here, is that even though the divine masculine is coming out as a Knave, it's like they're still exploring. They're still trying to figure out how to give their emotional, you know, feelings to their divine feminine. And the divine feminine is sitting here really firm in their power, okay? They're not budging. They're going to sit pretty and wait until the divine masculine comes in as the king. And I do see that he comes in as the king here. But as far as like how they deliver their emotions, it's still like, you know, I want to say, think like this. It's not enough, okay? You know, they can come into your life all day long, you know, and they might not be expressive of how they feel, but how they're expressing how they really feel is like this. They need to be like this, you know, and they're not coming in like that. Okay, so here we have the Tower, and then we have here the Ten of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that your divine masculine, okay, and it could be divine feminines, but I'm feeling it's the divine masculines. They're going to go through this Tower moment, okay, and, you know, they realize that this Knave of Chalice energy is not enough, okay, so their world is crumbling down. You know, they're really stuck in their minds about, you know, how they can give their emotions, and so they're going to have to, you know, change their thought process. They're going to have to come through like a revelation of some sort, you know, to become more enlightened or more awakened in the situation, because the old divine masculine, okay, that doesn't work anymore with the divine feminines or the Empress, okay. They need to step up as the Emperor. And I feel like that, you know, they are coming to that, because I feel like, you know, they are more grounded now, you know, they're more secure, you know, more aware of, you know, their physical space, and mentally they're just conflicted, and, you know, they want to come out as this Knave of Chalices, and that's not cutting it, okay. And so, you know, with the Ten of Wands, I feel like, you know, they're releasing, you know, their wall, and I see that because in this depiction, okay, they are mounting their divine other on that wall. So instead of putting up a wall, they are taking it and putting it up there. And again, you know, with this Tower, you know, I see that divine masculine is, you know, holding on to divine feminine, but at the same time, you know, I feel like, you know, this person in the behind is going after this divine couple, you know, or I feel like, you know, that might be the divine masculine, okay, and then, you know, they want to remove, you know, whoever is giving them, you know, whatever they desire, you know. Divine feminines are like, you know, I need a real man, not some knave, okay. And that's the feeling I'm getting. Huh. Okay, so with this Tower, okay, it is clarified here with the Ten of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that this Tower, okay, when it comes to, like, you know, divine masculines who want to come in and speak their truth, you know, they're like, they about had it. They don't know how else to, you know, communicate towards the divine feminine, so they're letting it all go, okay. I see here that whatever feelings or whatever that they had in their mind, okay, they are releasing that. So that is really good, you know. So I'm really glad that this Tower is, you know, coming in, and, you know, that is allowing for the divine masculines to release all of those mental thoughts about how to approach the divine feminine. Because here with the Ten of Wands, okay, they have let those wands go, okay. The wands are behind them, you know, and they're using it to make up. And I see that because there is a completion to this cycle, okay. The Ten of Swords energy is no more, guys, and I feel like, you know, after, you know, this energy of divine masculines coming in as this Knave, you know, when they are the king, it's like they show up as the king, but they can't show up as the King of Cups, you know, that's going down, guys. It's finally coming down, because I see that, you know, they're releasing all of these burdens, because there's a lot of tens here. They're releasing all of that, and there's a completion of that cycle, and we have that here, and it's clarified here by the world. So that's good. Okay, so crowning this reading, we have here the Nine of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, you know, where the divine others were feeling defensive, I feel like, you know, they are coming together. So, like, you know, we did have, like, the Seven of Swords. We did have the Seven of Wands, where people, you know, were just not expressing, like, how they truly feel. And, you know, the Seven of Wands energy, I feel like, you know, in their mind, you know, they want to let that go. But here with this Knight of Wands, I see that, you know, they're no longer, you know, like fighting the battle. Okay, they're sticking it out for the long run. And I see that the Ten of Wands are already come out. So let's clarify. Okay, so it's clarified here with the Two of Pentacles. And so what I'm getting here is that, you know, with this Knight of Wands energy, okay, where, you know, they're feeling like, you know, like they're defensive, you know, standing up, you know, fighting the battle here. They're no longer fighting it. I feel like, you know, with this balance in the physical, I feel like, you know, the divine counterparts are walking towards, you know, I feel like, you know, the family. Okay, I feel like, you know, they're now choosing a decision in the physical, you know, to put their energy towards, and, you know, they're releasing this balancing act. Okay, and I feel like, you know, their emotions are a little like rocky right now. Okay, they're trying to figure out how to give their emotions to the divine feminine in the physical. And I see it's coming, you know, and I think that's a part of the divine masculine's healing process. I feel like, you know, they've really healed, and that's why the overall energy here is the Star. And do you see the Star card? It is both the divine masculine and feminine together. Okay, that divine feminine is sitting on her king and she is pouring that water out on him, and she's pouring out her emotions. And this divine masculine is just sitting here, just like, you know, soaking it all up. They really want that love from their divine feminines, and you know, that's why the overall energy here is this Three of Pentacles. I feel like both parties are really working on the situation here. You know, it's not just the divine masculines, but it's the divine feminines too. Divine feminines are coming in as an Empress twice. You know, it's clarifying each other. Like, they are pretty solid in their disposition, and now it's up to the divine masculines to step up. You know, they do come in as a king, but as that king, there's still something missing. Okay, because in their mind, okay, they are not revealing, you know, how they feel, you know, especially in the way how they truly feel. And the divine feminines are holding back. They're like, well, if the divine masculines aren't expressive of their emotions, then why should I, you know, express mine? And so they're just, you know, sitting, I call it sitting pretty on their throne. You know, and just like waiting on the divine masculines to prove it to them. And when I say wait, I don't mean like, you know, just wait for them to show up. I mean, divine feminines are in their Empress energy, so they're doing them. Okay, and I see that, you know, whatever, you know, happens, you know, and divine masculines are, you know, are really thinking about this connection here. I mean, I feel like they're going through, you know, growth. I feel like, you know, they are healing, you know, they are, you know, really, you know, stepping up, you know, and getting to that Emperor, you know, status. So they're playing catch up, guys. Okay. All right. So what is the angel message for today? Remain positive, guys, okay? What I'm feeling is that, you know, that's why we have the star card out here. Remain positive, you know, and this is for both counterparts, okay? It's not just one side. I feel like it's both. It's divine masculine and feminines. You know, stay positive in this situation. I feel like, you know, divine feminines, you have already mastered, you know, most of, you know, your emotions, okay? I feel like you're in a good place. I mean, we all, you know, need room to grow, okay? Just because, you know, you are feeling you're in your in your Empress status here, doesn't mean that you don't have work to do, okay? Everybody has work to do. It doesn't end. And for the divine masculines, I see that they are coming in, okay? I see both counterparts here, okay? Both divine masculines and feminines. And so, you know, with the divine masculines, I see that they are healing, but they still need to, you know, really work on their mental thinking, okay, and taking action. Right now, they're more in their physical space, okay? They're probably dealing with their physical, you know, life at this time, but that's not enough, you know. Divine feminines are also embodying the Queen of Pentacles energy. They're just holding on, you know. If they're not seeing like any results from their divine other, they're not investing into this partnership. They want more. And you know, and I do see that, you know, like I can understand why divine feminines are in this energy. And you know, divine masculines, you know, they know, it's just, they're just frustrated right now, like how to give, you know, their cup to their divine other, okay? And we have here, don't stop. Don't stop, guys. You know, keep working. You know, keep working on you. Keep working on this connection. Divine masculines, don't stop, you know. Don't just stop at the Knave of Chalices. Go for the King, you know, even, you know, become the Emperor. I see that, you know, they're on their way, you know, to that. And so don't stop, okay? Be the Emperor. Divine feminines, okay, or the Empresses are waiting for their Emperor. So come on now. We don't got all day. It's only Wednesday. Alright, so what is the love message for today? Woo! Alright, I saw deception, but let's see. We have here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Again, you know what? This card keeps popping out, okay? It's popped out like many times last week. And what I'm getting here is that, you know, if you are in a situation, okay, and you kind of need a release, you know, because it's all pent up. And I see that, especially divine masculines, okay? Their emotions are all pent up because, you know, as they're writing, you know, their emotions, you know, or what they want to say to their divine feminines, they can't, they don't know how. I mean, it's like, you know, they want to show their divine other how they feel, but like when they write it on paper or even through like messaging, they just can't. They like clam up and stuff. So divine feminines, you know, if you are in the energy where, you know, you're not, you know, receiving messages from your divine other, that's why. They just, you know, they have feelings for you, okay? They just don't know how to communicate with you. That's it. That's all it is. They don't know how to communicate, all right? So let your friends help you, all right? And then we have here, calling in your soulmate. Okay, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what I'm getting here, guys, is that, You know, use mind-to-mind connection, use telepathy. If your divine masculine can't reach out and send you a simple text message about how they feel, use your mind-to-mind connection, okay, and delivering that message and calling your soulmate, okay? Because energetically they're going to feel that, and they already do. They're like in their mind, they're like thinking about you, okay? And you're just like, I'm thinking about you, but not as much as you are. But, you know, because they're not expressing how they feel. They don't know how to communicate to their divine other. And I do see here that actually both parties really don't, they're not communicating, you know, about how they feel, you know. But really, I feel like it's the divine masculine that really need to, you know, work on this, you know, action where they can, you know, deliver that message. And, you know, guys, this is all about the twin flame journey, okay? They're learning at this time. They're learning how to communicate, you know, love to their divine partner. So give them some time, you know. Use mind-to-mind connection, divine feminines. Help your divine partner, you know, and giving you those loving energies, and, you know, send them loving thoughts, send them loving words. And so yeah, so that's all I got for today. Thank you all for all your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. And by the way, I have reached 500 over 500 subscribers, and my channel was started like less than 2 months ago. So I'm like, you know, really happy that I'm reaching out, you know, to all of you. And so, you know, what I am thinking, you know, is I would like to give out, you know, a free reading to one lucky person. And in order to you know, receive that, you would have to like this video, okay? Be a subscriber, of course, and make sure you hit that little bell icon in the subscribe section. And then in the comment section below, just post a loving thought or a message that you want to say to your divine partner. I mean, if it's like, you know, something too much, you don't have to go too public, but, you know, post a loving message, okay, not to me, okay, to your divine partner that you want to express to them at this time, okay? And this is just for this this reading, okay? So whatever you know, messages that I see on the post, okay, I'm gonna take all of those names, okay, and I will do a drawing, okay, and I'll pick, you know, one person from that collective, you know, from the ones that are actually watching this video to the very end, okay? Those are my loyal subscribers. And I will pick a winner from this reading, you know, and I will announce it, you know, maybe tomorrow or Friday. So so yeah, I just want to give you guys some love, and, you know, thank you all for being a subscriber. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective, and today it's all about, you know, people's wishes, you know, and desires. It's all about healing, you know, and I see that, you know, divine partners are really working, you know, on the situation either by themselves or together, and I see that here, you know. This is all about healing, okay? I see a lot of healing in this reading here, and it's mostly divine masculines that really need to heal, but divine feminines are just really, you know, stuck in their Empress energy. But I feel like too much of one thing is no good, okay? Divine feminines, if you're embodying this Empress energy, that's great, but, you know, there has to be balance, okay? You can't just be all up on your high horse and be like this immaculate divine feminine, okay? Like the super queen. You know, I always feel like there always has to be balance. So, you know, if you're feeling like you're too good, you know, and you demand like X, Y, and Z, you know, and you should, but don't be in that space where, you know, you are desiring some sort of outcome, okay? Let things flow. This should feel natural, okay? That's where you get the real emotions out of your divine other. Okay, so I think I rambled on too long this time. All right, well, I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.